You got you, he bit you, not me. And if the more I study Muhammad the Prophet was a liberator more than he was anything else. He was a liberator more than anything else. And that's how God identifies him. In the Quran, he says, the unlettered messenger prophet. Not just a prophet with a message. The unlettered messenger prophet. And if you understand the language of the Bible speaks of a liberator coming. It says, but it will not happen before I send my angel before my face. An angel means messenger. It just says angel, but it really means my messenger. Before I send my messenger before my face. And then Muhammad is called the messenger prophet. And it says, who will take the heavy yokes. That's off of somebody's back. So that gives us the picture of somebody who is a captive and who has been made to carry heavy burdens. A captive and made to carry heavy burdens. So he will take the yoke off their back and break every bond, every slave grip, every grip on the slave. Break every grip on the slave. And it says, and he is mentioned in the Torah and in the Injil. Muhammad. So if Allah says in the Quran, Muhammad is coming to take the yokes off of people, that the yokes tells me that that person is a captive, a slave, belong to somebody. And he's heavily burdened. He's coming to take the yokes off of people, and he's coming to break the bonds of slavery, to free them so there's no slavery except to God. And slavery to God is not slavery. Slavery to God is the highest service that can be offered to anybody. To do that service is the highest job that can be given to anybody, you see. So, and then the other language in the Quran, it says, and fight them. This was after Muhammad had suffered, refused to fight. He didn't want to fight. They had done terrible things, mutilated and stoned him and mutilated some of his followers. But he never said, let's go to war. He tried to reason with them. He came from the intellect and from compassion and tried to have peace. He was very much like Dr. King for a part of his life, suffering and not returning the blow, but trying to appeal to the better sensitivities and better minds of the ignorant people. And Allah told him, now you are given permission to fight. So Allah had to give him permission to fight in Quran. And Allah says to him, and fight them, mean the persecutors. Be not the aggressors. That's the Quran. Don't you be the first to start the fight. Don't you be the one promoting the war, promoting fight, promoting the war. Don't be the aggressor. And Allah says, and fight them until there's no more persecution and religion is wholly for God. I mean, every bit of it is for God. Our prayers shouldn't be for the world. Our prayers shouldn't be for a king. Our prayers shouldn't be for the master. Our prayers should be for Allah. And all our other deeds, our charity and whatever we do, our struggling to better ourselves and society, we should be doing that for God, not for master, not for the President of the United States, not for the government. No. We do this for God. If you do it for anything else, it has an end. It's not going to last always. Because there's coming a time when the master or the president or even the society you live in going to disappoint you. Then where your inspiration going to come from? Where's your enthusiasm going to come from? When all the world fails you. But if you do it for God, your country has hope. Because when your country falls down, you're going to still be working for God to pick it up. And it's because this great society we live in, called the United States of America, has Christian minds, superior minds that are Christian in the government and everywhere. And superior minds that are Jews. And now Muslims are in this society. It is because of this genuine, precious, highly stationed religious agent in the society that it has longevity, that it has the beautiful language of the founding fathers that we have, etc., that it has, etc. So we have to know that religion is not just to be seen in the church and in the religious columns of the papers. Religion is to be seen in the competition to bring about an ideal world for man under God. That's where religion is to be seen. And that's where Islam is. That's where Islam is. Maulana Maududi, perhaps the scholar and religious teacher and leader that will go down in our history, this history, modern history, as the revivalists, the revival of Islamic thinking in the world, for the whole world. There are others, but I think he will stand out. When history is written, he will stand out. And he said, I heard him say this on Mount Arafat. He said, Islam is an idea for the reform of the whole world. It's an idea for the reform of the whole world. So is Christianity. So is Christianity. Okay, so yeah, if you can get your pass now and get ready to make your comments and your statements and questions, I'll be right back.